Hello, everyone. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, if you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer, songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. Okay, and today I am definitely in my tarot bag. Okay, so today is Jupiter Day. Okay, so we're going to be talking about where you are currently prospering in your life. Okay. But if you're watching here on YouTube, okay, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one. If you are here on TikTok, thank you so much for tapping the screen. It really, really helps with the energetic exchange. Jupiter, I pray that we have a very energetic and excited and very even energetic exchange here. So yeah, y'all, thank you for hitting that thumbs up, the subscribe, notification bell. Okay, check me out on TikTok at tarotteawkinny. Okay, or check me out on YouTube at tarotteawkinny. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I actually want to choose a different deck. All right, I didn't feel like being too much on camera too much today. All right, so when it comes down to where y'all are prospering right now, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the intuitive life coaching oracle. Okay, so I feel like I could just be prospering in life in general. Okay, take this extra if you have Leo placements. Okay, especially if you have a Leo sun. Okay, so let's see, tapping in planet Jupiter, where is this collective who will be watching this video prosper? Okay, so I have wake up call, which came up with source in reverse. Okay, so yeah, y'all are prospering in terms of like understanding something. Okay, so y'all are about to discover your life purpose. All right, y'all are prospering in regards to your life purpose. Okay, life path numbers could definitely be very significant. Y'all may want to figure out your life path number. Okay, really essentially it's like, you know, adding all of your birth date together and then simplifying that into like a non-double digit number, unless you have like 11, 22, or 33 confirmation. Y'all could definitely have a master number, okay, as your angel number. Hi, honey, welcome in. Yeah, so I feel like where the collective of people who will be tapping into this reading, okay, are prospering right now has to do with y'all finally waking up. Okay, and then it says source in reverse. Someone could be 34. Okay, someone could be 19. It says your connection to source is the light and love that shines through you and leads the way. Okay, so I feel like y'all are prospering because maybe y'all were disconnected from source for a while. Okay, like maybe y'all were feeling like heavy and like there's like a lot of darkness that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe y'all were confused. You didn't know what to do. Y'all were unsure, okay, of how to go about things. All right, and I feel like y'all are prospering and finally like waking up and getting up out of that. Okay, we love to see it. Let's go ahead and see. Number 19, wake up call. Okay, where the collective is currently prospering, okay, on this fine Jupiter day. All right, this is a timeless message. All right, also, if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are donation based today. Okay, my list is open. Y'all just let me know. All right, so when it comes down to it, your life path's no accident. Confirmation if y'all hear my dryer in the background. Okay, so your life path's no accident. All right, every experience, relationship, heartache, and hardship serves a purpose. Okay, each one causes you to grow on a soul level and evolve into your true self. Y'all are prospering because y'all definitely could have like y'all could have like broke up with somebody. You could have got past some sort of hardship, past some sort of heartache. Hi, Jasmine. Yeah, y'all could have got past some sort of bad relationship, bad friendship. Y'all had a wake up call, okay, and recognize that somebody was like the source of some sort of angst and heaviness. Okay, so where you're prospering right now is y'all are actively waking up. Okay, your life purpose is not just about what kind of work you do either. It is about who you are as a whole person. That is, y'all, when I said that y'all are prospering at life, like I really do feel like the collective of people tapping into this particular reading, y'all are prospering in regards to like life. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all finally just like woke up to like what it is that you know what I'm saying, what you need to be doing. Okay, it's about how you relate to the world and how the world relates to you. That's where you're prospering. It's also about the journey itself. You're prospering in your own personal journey. If you are suppressing your soul's growth or journey in any way, the universe will throw you a wake-up call sooner or later. Despite what you feel at the time you are going through this, okay, it is ultimately a beautiful gift. Confirmation. Okay, this is a beautiful gift. All right, but only if you stop resisting change and let your life evolve into one of purpose and meaning. Okay, stray dogs could be significant. Okay, look up the spiritual meaning. Okay, the wake-up call comes in many forms, y'all. Illness, layoff, depression, loss, financial crisis, divorce. Okay, so yeah, y'all are prospering and getting past some sort of illness, getting past being laid off from a job, having to quit. Okay, getting past some sort of heaviness in your mind. Okay, like healing some sort of loss, okay, getting out of some sort of financial crisis, going through a breakup, a divorce, a separation. That is where y'all are prospering, okay? Y'all are doing very, very well in regards to the challenges that have been like thrown your way, okay? And that's cool as fuck. Hi, welcome in. So yeah, y'all, also, if y'all are entering in, thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. If you're here on TikTok, I'm also doing personal readings today. Readings are completely donation based today, so whatever you send, we'll get you a personal reading done here on live. So when it comes down to it, y'all, your challenges, okay, are a part of the growth process, reminding you to stop living your life sleepwalking, okay, and worried about materialistic, meaningless things. I feel like you're actually understanding what spirit has been trying to like talk to you about, okay? Y'all are discovering your life purpose. It's not just about the money. It's not just about the finance. It's not just about the fame. It's not just about like a certain level of success, okay? Like y'all are prospering in regards to how you see life. And I feel like y'all got yourself out of some sort of heaviness, some sort of darkness, okay? Look, even me like covering the camera on accident, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all got out of like not being able to fully see confirmation, okay? Y'all definitely could have had some y'all could have had some third eye chakra blockages as well, okay? Especially if it came down to maybe like a house, a living situation, whatever the case may be, okay, y'all? Wake up and live your best life. Embrace love, okay? Deep, meaningful relationships and what matters to you most from a soul perspective, okay? Rosanna, you are first on the list, honey bun. One quick second. Ooh, okay. Let me get you a note card so I can write you down, okay? Rosanna is first on the list for reading. Hi, Kels. If anyone else is interested in a personal reading, that will be after Rosanna. Readings are completely donation-based tonight, okay? So, yeah, y'all, where y'all are prospering, you're welcome, honey. Where y'all are prospering has to do with like your actual life purpose, who you are as a person, which is a blessing, okay? Like, I feel like this is much better than just prospering. Like, you're doing well in your job, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing, you know, well here, well there. Like, this is y'all doing well in the way that you are perceiving your life, okay? Y'all got out of this heaviness, okay? For some of y'all could even been getting out of like a toxic religion or religious or spiritual situation. Spiritual psychosis could have been significant for some of y'all. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just a messenger, okay? But yeah, like y'all are waking up and living your best life, embracing love, deep, meaningful connections and relationships, okay? And what matters to you most from a soul perspective. It is time to face your challenges head on and allow the universe to move you in a new direction. Y'all are prospering. Y'all could definitely have just did a road opener recently, okay? This is a confirmation that that is working. Also, y'all, I'm currently doing a road opener sale and a blockage remover sale before spring. If you're watching this whenever I post it, so if you're interested, I'm doing $35 road openers and $35 blockage removers as opposed to like the $75 that they normally are for me, okay? So if y'all are interested in that, go ahead and let me know and we will hook that up, okay? But this is up only till the first day of spring. Hi, this is only, is that the same Ariana from the other day? If that's you, Ariana, let me know, because I was looking for you, if that's you. So when it comes down to it, okay, with wake up and live your best life, y'all, okay, it's time to face your challenges head on and allow the universe to move you in a new direction. Name Ariana could definitely be significant, okay, because I just talked about it, and very much so. I also feel as though it says, what challenges are you currently facing, okay, that you might be resisting, okay? In what ways are you resisting them? All right. What challenges are you currently facing that you might be resisting? I feel like with this being upright and how I'm feeling about it, like I feel like y'all are no longer facing those challenges. You're not resisting them anymore. You're going with the flow. You understand what happened. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like you're thinking of things on like a higher level, okay, than you used to. Okay. The number 47 could be significant. Okay. But let me see what the back of the deck is right here. Okay. So yeah, we have intuition. All right. 7-11 could be significant. July 11th could be significant. I guess June 11th as well. Okay. 7-11s could be significant. Coffee. Okay. We're back to that blockage remover and road opener energy. Okay. And y'all are prospering in regards to your intuition overall. Y'all trusted your intuition. That led to a wake up call because y'all were kind of disconnected from source. Okay. Period. All right. You're learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. That's where you're prospering. Y'all's intuition is peak right now. Y'all have been doing what the fuck you needed to do because at some point in time, y'all were ignoring what spirit was trying to talk to you about. Okay. What source was trying to say to you. Okay. And I think that at some point, like something shifted and changed. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. They're learning to embrace and trust their inner knowing. What is it that they know? Ooh, I do see this 6 of Swords, okay, right here. So I feel like this has to do with, like, you know that something had to fall apart. I seen the Tower. Okay, you knew something had to fall apart. You had to walk away from something. Some of y'all literally had to, like, move, okay? But you knew something was going to fall apart. Okay? Maybe quietly, but you knew, okay? And I feel like you had a wake-up call about needing to walk away from someone that you were sleeping with. Ace of Wands. Okay, someone that you were sleeping with. This could have also been from some sort of creative avenue, okay, that, like, wasn't serving you, all right? Like, somebody just, like, not on the right page and not moving right, okay? I don't know, all right? But the Hierophant, I feel like y'all trusted your intuition about shifting and changing things up, because I feel like y'all were definitely in a state of indecision for a while, okay? Yeah, connection to source. Where is that heaviness? Where was that heaviness coming from? Okay, a man or masculine, okay? The Emperor, a man or masculine, even a father figure, okay? So masculine came from, like, your relationship to a man or masculine father figure, okay? Or the masculinity inside of yourself, okay? Because we all have a balance of both, okay? And also, this person does not have to be a man. It could just be masculine energy, no matter what their gender expression or identity is, okay? I definitely feel like in regards to this collective, all right, in which y'all are prospering, like where this heaviness came from, there could have been a man or masculine who just was very different than you, okay? Like, maybe you're very, like, love and light, and this person was not the most love and light, okay, in regards to this, okay? So yeah, I just feel like you understood that a transformation was going to lead to more balance in your life, okay? So yeah, I definitely feel like y'all woke up, okay? What was this wake-up call? Okay, you're about to discover your life purpose, okay? What does this life purpose have to do for this collective, okay? Mind you, take a resonate, sleep what doesn't. Amethyst could be significant. Sujilite could be significant, okay? Lisette Taurus. Hi, Lisette. If you are interested in personal readings are completely donation-based tonight. So whatever it is that you send will get you put on a list. Currently, there's one person, Rosanna, on the list, so you'd be after her. So yeah, you just let me know. And then that goes for anybody else as well. Mel Mitchell could be significant. Okay, I feel as though when it comes down to y'all's life purpose, this has to do with y'all really, look at that. That's the card of intuition. And it's currently Pisces season when I'm filming this. Okay, so your intuition, your psychic gifts and abilities is a part of your life purpose, regardless. No matter what you do, you are about to discover how much trusting your intuition and trusting your connection with spirit is literally going to get you, because we have source, intuition, the high priestess, wake up call, okay? And with this Tower in reverse, like, your life purpose has to do with you knowing the signs, look, and the Fool right behind it. Y'all have a huge, major, okay, life purpose, all right? And I feel like it has a lot to do with you not ignoring signs, okay? Heeding warnings, not ignoring signs, understanding what's going on, okay? We have this high priestess, okay? Pisces energy, the moon's in Libra, okay, if I'm not mistaken right now, all right? So we have this Piscean energy, Libra, Cancer energy, okay, going on here, all right? And I definitely feel as though in regards to y'all, okay, your life purpose has a lot to do with, like, guidance, guiding others, okay, shadow, understanding balance, okay, and going on adventures, okay, trying something new. This is that wake-up call. You might be somebody who's frequently having wake-up calls. I'm hearing wake-up call by Kiki Palmer, okay, Virgo energy. But yeah, y'all's life purpose has to do with, like, adventure even, okay, trying some new shit, okay, having a healed inner child, okay, and I definitely feel as though, like, your life purpose also has to do with, like, being a light that other people can see. This that 7 of Wands energy. There's a need for y'all to maintain a sense of psychic and spiritual protection, okay, because y'all are very subject to shit going, like, weird psychic, okay. So yeah, y'all, like, with that 2 of Swords, like, y'all's life purpose has a lot to do with your clarity. A lot of y'all could be creatives, but travel is a very big part of y'all's lives as well, okay. A lot of y'all could be creative people. Travel is a big part of y'all's lives, okay. Yeah, with that Death card, okay, I feel as though y'all are walking catalysts. Your life is constantly changing, okay. Y'all are constantly going through wake-up calls, okay. So I definitely feel like intense and deep transformation, shifts, and change are a huge part of where you're prospering at, like, well, what your life purpose is in general, okay. Power struggle in reverse, okay. What you are prospering at right now is getting out of some sort of power struggle, okay. getting out of some sort of power struggle that you were in with somebody, okay? Like, or it could have been like a work-based situation, okay, whatever the case may be. But like, I feel like y'all are no longer like stuck in a situation. What was this power struggle? It says you may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. What was this power struggle? Okay, regardless, you won, okay? That's power struggle in reverse, okay? This could even dealt with people who like between you and like supporters, fans, okay? But you shut that shit off, okay, with this world card, okay? Somebody who was like moving weird, okay? Like, you shut something down. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I just feel like y'all got it together. So let me go see. Even me saying let me go sit on accident. Volleyball could be significant. Okay. Also, like a new set. Some of y'all could also be getting your nails done soon. This could be a sign. Okay. But also, if you're a nail tech, you could definitely be prospering in that way as well. Okay. I feel like y'all are prospering by also recognizing that like maybe y'all are trying too hard in some type of way, like working rather than like receiving. Okay. And I feel like y'all are coming to an understanding of like what really is like shifting and changing, you know what I'm saying, for this collective. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, where are they prospering? Okay, but it seems like you're getting the hang of it. That's really what this is. Y'all are prospering by getting the hang of it, recognizing just how psychically inclined you are. Okay, some of y'all really need to make sure that you are protecting yourself, covering your head. I literally am sitting here with a blanket on my head. Okay, fuck it. But like quite literally, y'all, if y'all are deeply psychically inclined, okay, so please make sure that y'all are taking care of that. Where's this collective prospering, Jupiter? Thank you so much. Let's see. Where's this collective prospering? Okay, y'all passed the test. Okay, the initiation, a sacred test. Okay, and there's that dance. Freedom in reverse. Okay, this is y'all like getting out of a power struggle. Okay, y'all are prospering. You passed the test about who it is that you should be dancing with, hanging out with. Okay, people who you shouldn't be around. Y'all definitely are prospering at setting boundaries. Okay, yeah, y'all are prospering at setting boundaries where you feel like there's stagnation. Okay, y'all are prospering at setting boundaries in places with people who are not fucking like growing. Okay. Like y'all could literally be like clearing out like the dust, clearing out the dirt energetically. Okay, some of y'all need to vacuum. That could be significant, or clean out your vacuum could be significant for whoever needs to hear that. Okay, but I strongly just feel as though where y'all are prospering has a lot to do with y'all passing some sort of test that spirit gave you. You know what I'm saying? To just see if you was really rocking with the folks that you was around. You know what I'm saying? Or like the relationship that you was in, or like whatever the case. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. But with that initiation, okay, a sacred test, a worthy gamble, and being prepared to risk it all. Okay, so yeah, like y'all took a risk, or you're about to take a risk, and that's what you're prospering at, like 4, 5, 6 on the clock. Like y'all are really on the right road, on the right direction. We love to see it. Okay, and it's been a long road. Okay, initiations have been used for thousands of years. Some of y'all could be prospering. You could be initiated into a new group. Okay, for some else could be a sorority or fraternity. This could be like being entered into some sort of group organization. Okay. They represent your willingness to be, some of y'all could also be getting initiated into a certain like religious pathway. Okay. They represent your willingness to be prepared to risk everything to obtain greatness. And they also challenge you to see if you're ready to embrace the path before you. So I feel as though where y'all are prospering is that y'all are open. That was that full card we seen earlier. Like y'all are at this beginning. Okay. Like even though shit has not been easy or fun, and having to like walk away from folks that don't serve you, you know what I'm saying? And end them power struggles, and recognize like certain people who are not connected to source in the way that you are. They don't understand your connection to source. Hey Jay, thank you. Like y'all passed the test. Okay, they were a test of your character, determination, and courage, and of your ability to face and overcome unexpected challenges. Okay, you may throw your hat in the ring and fail despite how hard you trained or prepared, but that is the gamble required. So yeah, this is y'all passed taking some sort of risk. Okay, leaving certain people alone. Okay, and waking up. Y'all's life path number could be very, very significant. Okay, y'all are currently in a period of initiation. Okay, or you will be soon, or you just went through one and you passed. Okay, the universe was challenging you to see how well you handled your circumstances, y'all, and that's where you're prospering. You handled that shit well. You got about the power struggle, and now this is going to be showing in multiple ways. Okay, The more positive side of this card is that an initiation means the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one. So y'all are prospering at starting a new journey. Many of your current obstacles are coming to an end. Therefore, this is also a card of hope and good things to come. Some of y'all literally could have did a blockbuster, okay, a blockage remover, all right? This could be significant, okay? And if you're interested in having one done, I'm currently having a sale on my blockage removers, okay, and my road openers, okay? They are $35 instead of the $75 that I normally do them for, okay? So the magical booking link is in my bio, or you could just let me know here. But with dance and salt, I definitely feel like with that salt, okay, number 41, okay, in terms of also varsity could be significant. Somebody could have like a kid who's in like sports. That could be significant as well. Okay, there might be a need for you to protect them a little bit more. Okay, but I definitely feel like with boundaries and protecting your energy, all right, where you're prospering is y'all could have definitely been increasing your protection, or you could have been setting deeper boundaries with people. Okay, of course there are people who will push boundaries to a breaking point. Okay, some may even be doing that shit intentionally. Okay, standing firm lets them know that while they may push, you won't break. Like I said, you got up out of some sort of power struggle, okay, because you were self-sabotaging, okay, by staying friends with certain people or being around certain folks because you wanted a support team, okay? But in reality, it's really about the actual connection that you have with people, because y'all are actual natural born leaders, but you haven't been acting that way. You know what I mean? And I feel as though you're coming up out of that. Like you're waking up to the fact of like, and mind you, like this was a rough time. Y'all went through a dark night of the soul. Okay, this was a rough time. All right. But y'all are coming out of that dark night of the soul and waking up into a brand new day, okay? There's such a need for y'all to look into the angel numbers, okay, that you've been seeing, okay? Or this could be your life path numbers. That's been very significant here, okay? Because like Spirit has been trying to give you a sign, okay, about where you're prospering and what's coming up next, okay? Yeah, don't ignore the synchronicities, okay? There's something about letting things happen as they do, all right? I feel like for a while you weren't really listening. Good afternoon. It's 3 p.m. on the dot where I'm at, period. What time is it here? 5, period. Good afternoon. But yeah, I definitely feel like y'all are healing. You're currently healing old emotional wounds, inner child healing. Okay, by recognizing that not everybody's also like going to be like friendly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all got yourself up out of like a negative situation. Okay, y'all, this is a good time for y'all to learn boundaries. Okay, and speak your boundaries, stand firm on your boundaries. Okay, follow your intuition when you feel like somebody is trying you on fucking purpose. Okay. Follow your intuition when you feel like somebody is trying you on purpose, okay? Is somebody trying this collective on purpose? If so, who is this person? Is someone trying this collective on purpose? Yes. Okay, a Knight of Wands. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sag placement person, okay? Snakes could be significant. Dandelions could be significant, okay? Aries, Leo, Sag, emphasis on the Aries, okay? And emphasis on the Sag. But regardless, this is definitely somebody who is like, could be hard to get to know, okay? Someone could just be like flighty or like unreliable, okay? It could even be like a partner, like a sexual partner, someone that you're just sleeping with, just dating, okay? Whatever the case may be. This is somebody who like, this person can also be very hyper masculine, no matter what their gender is. Someone could care a lot about physicality, the way that they look, okay, the way that other people look, okay. This person could be very gym based, workout based, okay. Yeah, this person could definitely be very physically attractive or physically fit. No matter what their body shape looks like, this could definitely be somebody who's like just like attractive, but this might be somebody who has like weirdness about the way they go about it. So yeah, there is definitely somebody who is trying y'all on purpose, and this person is like out of balance, okay? I feel like with that 10 of Pentacles right here, okay, yeah, somebody's testing your patience. They just want they which is not cool, but with that strength energy in the back, okay, I'm just letting you know someone is very much so testing your patience just to see if they can get like a reaction out of you, because this person is not necessarily particularly used to like balance and harmonious like relationships, okay, but that is not on you, okay? So just letting you know that y'all are prospering and recognizing when somebody is playing with you on purpose, you know what I'm saying, and on that bullshit, okay? So I kind of feel the channel starting to want to close. Also, y'all, there's a need for y'all to get deeper into self-love and self-love work. That could be significant, okay? Let me go ahead and see. Also, if anyone's interested in personal readings, my list is open. They are donation-based tonight, okay? Currently, one person is on the list. That's Rosanna, okay? So whatever you send is going to get you put on the list tonight. Let's see. How can they increase their prosperity? Oop. Okay. So in terms of how y'all can increase your prosperity, y'all have the witching hour, okay? Favorable circumstances, okay, in reverse, okay? The name Brenna could be significant, or Bryn, okay? But yeah, y'all, it's given that like y'all are prosperous anyway. It's giving that even if you're not sitting here like casting nothing like that, like it's gonna come, okay? But with this witching hour, favorable circumstances, this is shit working out, okay? So, and even with this being in reverse, the best way for y'all to like improve your prosperity is to believe that like shit is working out for you. Okay. Because like y'all may not even have to necessarily do anything. Okay. So if you've been feeling like spirit's been stopping you from doing this or casting that or moving this way or moving that way, you know what I'm saying? That's why. So in terms of how y'all can improve y'all prosperity, okay, this card is confirmation that your spiritual work is paying off. Like keep doing what it is that you're doing. Like I told you, like this whole thing was that y'all finally woke up anyway. So keep doing what it is that y'all supposed to be, that y'all do. Your spiritual work is paying off. Okay. So this could be your magic that you already cast is working. Okay. Or like your inner work is working. You're learning and integrating lessons as well. Your skills are coming together to create true and pure magic. Take this extra if you're someone who actually be casting spells. Okay. But even if you don't, like there's something about you just like letting things happen as they do, and that is working. The universe sees this and will reward your efforts, okay, with prosperity. Okay, you're entering a time of increased manifestation power and should use this time wisely, y'all. Okay, so define your goals and put them into action from a place of clarity and deep understanding of your desires. So when it comes down to where you want to prosper, be very specific. If some of y'all are looking into like casting for prosperity and things of that nature, just make sure that you have boundaries and you're also casting protection. Okay. So the best way to increase your prosperity is to protect your prosperity. Set boundaries around your prosperity, y'all. This could also have to do with the fact that some of y'all are partaking in my financial protection candle that I have up here. Okay. And also, that's why Spirit probably told me not to use. I have another green candle, y'all. And I was thinking about doing a money working, okay, or an abundance working. I'll probably do it as abundance. But if y'all are interested in that, I'll probably open that up as well. That'll also be donation based if you're interested. But I'll give y'all some more information about that later. Because I was trying to figure out what I was going to use my green candle for. And they were like, not you. But anyway. So yes, if you're interested in partaking in an abundance working, let me know. But if not, then I'm gonna figure something else out to do with that candle for myself later. Okay. But with that being said, y'all, the best way to go about this is to protect yourself. Okay, protect yourself. This came up in reverse a minute ago. All right. So, but yeah, keep your protection, protect your prosperity, protect your abundance. Okay. So when it comes down to it, boundaries and protecting your energy, set clear boundaries, protect your energy. That is going to increase your prosperity. Salt is one of the most important tools in a witch's cabinet and is often used to cast a circle of protection before performing a spell. Okay. Sprinkle salt around your home and along your windows and doors to keep negative energy out. Okay. And use it to clear harmful vibrations that are directed towards you. Okay, so yeah, this is about cleansing, okay, y'all, and protecting yourself. This is about cleansing and protecting your prosperity, okay? When salt comes into a reading, okay, it is because you require protection, your prosperity, and you require protection, and you need to take steps to establish stronger boundaries, okay? It is your responsibility to teach others how to respect your needs, okay? You may hope others will intuitively know how to treat you, but remember that every being is experiencing their own hardships, lessons, and triggers. Okay, they may have blocks that prevent them instinctively recognizing boundaries that seem obvious to you. This is not an excuse to treat you poorly, but it is reason enough for you to speak up and communicate your needs, y'all, rather than expecting somebody to guess. Okay, so this is about setting boundaries, y'all. Because like I said, there is somebody who is trying to like push your boundaries intentionally just to see. You know what I'm saying? But there's a need for you to like stand firm, okay, and not let nobody mess with you, okay, because everybody can't come. Back of the deck, okay, everybody can't come. I'm crying. Jay is second on the list. She's funny for that. Jay is second on the list for readings. If anyone else is interested, y'all will be after Rosanna and Jay. Okay, now deactivated. But let's see, anything else? I'm probably going to pull one card of advice before I get back into personals, okay? But let me go ahead and see what is the greatest advice that y'all have for this collective. right now. Greatest message of advice. Also, y'all, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out. I posted a money reading on YouTube at tarotteawkinny, and all my pick a cards and whatnot are over there, time stamped and all that. All my collective messages that are on here end up going over there on YouTube. So, okay, let's see what is going on. Okay, velvet could be significant. I just received a thingy request. Okay, velvet could be significant. I'll use a velvet taco. Okay, if you're in Houston. Okay, but let's see what's going on. What is the greatest message of advice for this collective? Also, y'all, welcome to stay for personals, but recognize that they are for somebody personal. Okay, and then I normally pull a card after I'm done with the personals. But let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Biggest message of advice for this collective right now. Okay. Yeah. Some of y'all have limiting beliefs in regards to relationships and dating. Okay. What is the biggest message of advice? Yeah, the biggest message of advice is to pay attention to the astrology right now with this Earth Shifts card, okay? This also has to do with like the next season. Hey, you forgot to say hi. Hey. Quite literally, y'all, okay? I feel as though y'all need to pay a lot of attention to the seasons, okay? After like the astrological transits, okay? Or the fact that if you're watching this when I post it, we're literally about to enter into spring on the 20th of this month, okay? But take this for the next seasonal shift whenever you're watching this, okay? Okay, it could be zodiac season, okay? Or this could be like season, all right? But regardless, like there's a need for y'all to pay attention to like the timing, okay? Spiritually and astrologically, okay? You are very connected to Mother Earth, and as such, you experience all that she does. So as the seasons change, okay, both zodiacally as well as like on a Earth axis level, okay? That's the vibe. Okay, so you're very connected to Mother Earth, okay? And as such, you experience all that she does, all right? So here's your advice before I get into personals, okay? Right now, you are intensely feeling everything that is happening from a planetary perspective, okay? So yes, the astrological get study into what's finna happen this month, okay? Also, y'all, I'm finna post that Mars and Pisces reading, okay? So right now you are intensely feeling everything that is happening from a planetary perspective. It could be an earthquake, a full moon, an eclipse, or a major energy shift, okay? We just had the lunar eclipse in Virgo a couple days ago from when I'm filming this, okay? Like literally like 2 days ago. Whatever the case, you're being directly affected by this energetic event, okay? As Earth shifts into a higher vibration collective, it is shedding and purging the lower energies, okay? And you are doing the same. You may feel flu-like symptoms, aches, pains, depression, headaches, dizziness, spaciness, sadness, or even confusion. I'm not a doctor. I'm just reading this, okay? But these energy shifts may be taking their toll on you, but this card comes to you today, okay, to assure you that this is nothing serious. Once again, unless you feel like something is serious, okay? As an intuitive, sensitive person, you are very in tune with these planetary changes. We literally just got done talking about how you're prospering in regards to your intuition. You are very psychically inclined, okay? And as Mother Earth purges the old to bring in the new, okay, which is literally that shift between winter and spring that we're at, okay, you will most likely feel the effects, all right? You are being asked to take extra special care of yourself at this time, collective. Get plenty of rest, drink lots of water, okay? Make sure to exercise, eat healthy, and get out in nature as much as possible. Rest assured that these symptoms are temporary, okay? The name Valencia could definitely be significant, okay? Rest assured that these symptoms are temporary. They will pass soon, okay? Cleotrapa could be significant, Taurus energy. When they do, you will feel a sense of renewed energy, and all will be even better than before. Siblings could also be significant. High passion. And questions that y'all can definitely be writing down, okay, for yourself, okay, for journaling purposes, okay? What can you do to support yourself during this time of energy shifts, okay? So as the transits are transiting, what can you do to help support yourself, okay? We just did the reading, but I'm going to get into personals, and I'm going to pull another card. How can you take better care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually until these energetic shifts pass, y'all? Okay. So yes, pay attention to the astrology right now. Y'all are being deeply affected by it. Okay. Whether you want to, okay, whether you want to be affected by it or not. Okay. And also y'all are a natural born leader. You were born to lead others. It is a part of your life path. Okay. Please, y'all, look into your life path number, because for some reason in this very particular reading, it is significant, okay? The name Allie could be significant, okay? Soda could be significant, like fizzy drinks, okay? Also, Miss Frizzle could be significant, the Magic School Bus. Labradorite could be significant, okay? And petrified wood. Your life path number 1. The both of y'all got life path number 1. My life path is number 11. I got a life path 11, I believe. We love to see y'all's. Hey, what's y'all life path number? But I am finna get into personal readings, okay? And then after that, I will probably get back into pulling some extra cards, okay? But here's a life path 22. Period, y'all. Look at y'all. 6, 8. Yes, y'all. I think it's really essentially just adding up all of the numbers in your birth date and then simplifying them to a double-digit number. Simplifying them to like a number on its own, and you don't keep it as a double-digit number unless it's 11, 22, or 33. Those are the ones that you don't simplify. But definitely do some research about what your life path number means for you, you know? So, Rosanna, y'all are welcome to stay for personal readings, of course, okay? But recognize this is for somebody specific, okay? Y'all definitely could resonate with their readings, though, all right? And if y'all are interested in personal readings, readings are completely donation-based. So, sending $1 will get you a reading, and sending $1,000 will get you a reading, okay? It doesn't matter. But this is so everybody can participate in personals. So, let's go ahead and see. Rosanna, let me know what your question is, honey bun. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. And also, if you're on YouTube, thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Just a general reading. Got you, honey bun. Tapping in with the energy of Jupiter for very, very clear and accurate messages for Rosanna. General messages. What is it that Rosanna needs to... I heard something, girl. So for one, Rosanna, okay, no malefic spirits, no tricky spirits. There's something about you needing to protect your home, particularly like by your door. If you've been feeling like weird energy in your house recently, or like by a certain like door, okay, there's a need for you to like protect it. Like you may need to wash your door, okay, or like wash your patio or something like that. There could be something about the front area of your house, okay, that may need to be kind of like cleansed. If you've been feeling kind of weird, or like that's more, you know, like it is by the door, yeah, you need to cleanse it. Because if you've been feeling paranormal activity, okay, or just discomfort, or like a whole bunch of shit going on, especially if you've been seeing like more bugs entering through the front, or you know what I'm saying, like you already know what the vibe is. There's a need for you to literally like wash your door, like clean it, you know what I'm saying, and then protect it, okay, whatever that looks like for you in your personal like culture and beliefs, you know what I'm saying, but wash it, you know what I'm saying, or spiritually cleanse it and protect it, okay. General messages. What is it that she needs to hear most? Okay, what is it that she needs to hear most? Okay, cast a circle, raising vibration. Someone's birthday could be very, very significant, okay? Someone's birthday could be significant. The 18th of the month could be significant, okay? I believe that the 18th is the new moon in Pisces, okay? Pisces energy is deeply significant here, okay? But I definitely feel as though there's a need for you to kind of get like psychically protected, okay? So this is about you putting more things into like practice, okay? King Von could be significant, or the name Von. Okay, also gives me Von Dutch. Okay, that could be significant. There's something about if you're thrifting clothes as well, make sure that you're cleansing them spiritually as well, not just washing them. Make sure that you could add a little vinegar into the washing machine, okay? My best friend's birthday is on the 19th. See, there's something about this, okay? So there's a need for you to raise the vibrations in your home, okay? Passion is next on the list. Period. If anyone else interested in the reading, they will be after passion. But when it comes down to like this, Rosanna, okay, like there is a need for you to protect yourself, okay? Protect yourself. Also, you don't have to have a big ass group of friends, okay? You don't have to have a big ass group of friends right now. This is about keeping it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both Virgo risings, period. Y'all could definitely be like, which is why that Pisces energy is affecting y'all, because those are sister signs. I get that. There's a need for you to like kind of keep your circle relatively small and close to you at this moment in time, okay? Because Like, there's just too much energy. Especially, also, please be careful about who you're letting into your house, because there could be some people who have like left some energy, especially if you just had like a party or a function, a sleepover, you just had friends over. There's a need for you to make sure that you're cleansing and clearing before people get over there, and also cleansing and clearing when people leave, okay? And if you're walking into somebody else's house, there's a need for you to walk in there protected and make sure that before you just, get back to your house and do regular shit for you, okay, that you're cleansed and clear before you get in bed, you know what I'm saying, protected, just like, not just like showering, you know what I'm saying, but like getting the energy off of you, you know what I'm saying? It could literally still be just a shower, but, with intention, okay? It literally says casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work, okay? So yeah, there's something about not skipping steps. I feel like your biggest message here is that you've been slacking a little bit in regards to maybe your own personal spiritual practice, okay? And there's a need for you to understand that your space is sacred, okay? And you don't have to let everybody into your room or your space, you know what I'm saying? And there's a need for you to not skip no steps. That Virgo eclipse is making sure that no steps are being skipped, okay? So casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work. This practice is how a witch guards their magic, okay? Mind you, it doesn't have to be just like casting a circle, but really just means the aspect of protection, okay? Protection is a necessary step of spell work. This practice is how a witch guards their magic, okay? Protecting them from outside influences that would rather not see them succeed. But the circle also amplifies a witch's power, okay? It is a container that acts like a battery, okay? Giving you the energy that you need to see real results, all right? So yeah, if you've been feeling like your manifestations aren't working, I feel like it's because I'm hearing like lazy magic, okay? That feels like an ancestral type of situation. I'm hearing like an ancestor talk about that, okay? Could be like a woman, a mom, a grandma, okay? Yeah. The number 808 could be significant. Music, the name Diana could be significant. The name Diaz could be significant. Someone could be from Honduras, okay? But regardless, y'all, this is for you, okay, Rosanna? My message for you is like, avoid cutting corners, okay? Don't cut corners. Do shit the right ways. What this is given, you know what I'm saying? You might be anxious and seeking ways to skip ahead of the hard work or shorten the amount of time that you need to succeed, but doing so is just going to hurt you in the end. Essentially, this is a measure twice and cut once type of card, okay, and ensures that you have what you need before getting started. You may require additional resources or skills, or you need to continue learning something, okay? And look at that. Back of the deck is low vibrations, my love. Yeah, your biggest message here is protection, 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 protection. Okay, your biggest thing here is protection, protection, protection. Okay, because there's absolutely some sort of low vibrational energy surrounding you. Okay, and I don't like that. Okay, so low vibrations. Hi, I'm talking about some royalty because I read your name. Hi, loyalty. Royally loyalty, period. So when it comes down to it, okay, for you, Rosanna, you need to protect your house and yourself. That's period. And they're telling you not to skip steps. Don't be lazy about it, okay? Because like not protecting yourself is going to lead to self-sabotage, okay? Especially if you've been having weird dreams, you've been feeling anxious or uncomfortable in your house, okay? Yeah, when a finger is pricked by a poison thorn, the first thing to do is pull the thorn out. Bees could also be super significant, bees and bee stings, okay? That could be significant. Look up the spiritual meaning. This has to do with like some people that you know. It could be like a social circle, okay? It could be like a woman or feminine energy, okay, around you who is like causing some sort of low vibration, and protecting yourself and your home is going to show you very clearly who this person is, okay? Someone could also have like a small chest. That could be significant for in terms of who this is. Somebody could literally just wear like, someone may be like a no bra type of person, or like they're very small chested is what this feels like, okay? Just as a confirmation for you. But yeah, hollowed one, it's time to let go of the hurt, trauma, and baggage that you've been carrying, okay? At this point, holding on to the past is causing more pain than the original event. Yeah, somebody could still be mad at you about something, but they're pretending they're not. Okay, so yeah, you can't change the hurt that has occurred, Rosanna, but you can do your best to begin to pick up the pieces. So all in all, this more so, like I said, just feels like a heaviness coming from other people, okay? And there's something about you protecting yourself, okay? And everybody not being able to come with you, okay? So cast your protection over your house. Hi, cast your protection over yourself and watch somebody like start tripping, okay? For real. Let me see if I can get any zodiac signs for you, and then I'm finna get into Jay. Readings are donation based tonight, y'all. So anything that you send is going to get you placed on a list, okay? So yeah, we have fourth house. Okay, this is a woman. We have Venus, fourth house, and then we have Sagittarius. Someone could be a Sag Venus, okay? Someone could have Sagittarius placements, okay? Libra Taurus placements, or Aries placements. Okay, but regardless, y'all, regardless for you, Rosanna, this is definitely somebody. This is a woman or feminine energy for sure. You could know this person from school, education. Okay, this person could like smoke, drink. Okay, but yeah, you're gonna figure that out real soon. But I sever a connection between mine and Rosanna's guides and energy. Thank you so much. Do a little spray. Jay, let me know. Ooh, cleansing spray. You know what I'm saying? But so what is the vibe with the warriors that you're discussing? Is it essentially their energy towards you that you're looking for? Passion is up next after Jay. Okay. If anyone is interested in a personal reading, readings are indeed donation based. Okay. My list is open. You're back. I just call your name too. So with these warriors that you're discussing, are you trying to figure out their energy towards you? You're good, honey bun. Trying to figure out what's the vibe, what they got going. Okay, let's see what's going on. Tapping into the energy of Jupiter. Planet Jupiter, planet of expansion and wisdom. Morality. I think something happened with them. What is the energy that Jay needs to know in regards to? Oop. Okay, well, there's something about like the phone, okay, camera, spring break next week, okay, something being obscured from your vision, okay, there is something like that is being hidden, okay, but also feel like it might be supposed to, it might supposed to be like that, okay. Also, Jay, this partially feels like this is none of your business. I will say that. This feels like this is, guys, you know, I rarely tell you, but this feels like something that's not your business. Okay, but even with this like being blocked out, it's not even something being hidden from you as much as like spirit is kind of telling you like you may need to focus on something else. The card that you got that fell on the camera was the invitation, and it says yes. So in terms of what you need to know about them, and the back of the deck says the spell is cast. Okay, it says let go. Okay, so what you need to know is the idea of like there's nothing else that can be kind of like done. And I opened it up to like that freedom card. Okay, and that's also the card that we pulled during this reading about where you're being like where you're prospering at. Okay, you know who you should and should not hang around. You know what I'm saying? You know who you shouldn't hang around. You know who you shouldn't follow. You know who you shouldn't talk to. You know whose page you shouldn't check on. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to be energetically done from somebody or done with them, you know what I'm saying? So there's something about like not checking pages. You know what I'm saying? There's something about leaving folks blocked, you know, if that's the vibe. Okay. And when it comes down to it, this yes card, okay, this also has to do with the fact that the moon is in moon is in Libra right now, okay? Love, relationships, karma, justice, okay? So in terms of what you need to know about them or what's going on, their energy towards you, I think they posted a subliminal about me. I feel as though with this, it says continue doing what you're doing. An opportunity is presenting itself to you. The universe is always providing pathways, talking about approaching someone. The universe is always providing pathways to the things you desire. Sometimes these paths are marked by subtle clues that are easy to miss. At other times, however, the path is incredibly clear. This could have been for like a road opening. There are invitations to your desires, but it isn't uncommon for fear to block the way forward when you're on the cusp of achieving your dreams. What you've asked for has come knocking at your door, but then anxiety and doubt begin to set in. Should you wait for a better opportunity? Nothing is too big or too improbable or too impossible for the universe. When you ask for something, the universe will provide a way. Okay, this could also, their behavior could also have to do with some sort of like magic that you like cast, okay, or prayer that you spoke on. Okay, but what the spell is cast, it says surrender, let it go, and let the universe do its thing. Okay, so for you, this card comes to your reading when you are in your own way by holding on to expectations. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're telling you that there's something good happening for you. There's some sort of invitation or some sort of opportunity that's about to open up for you. Okay, and they're telling you that what these niggas got going on is none of your business. You know what I'm saying? I did do something when I saw one of them in public. It says this card comes to your reading when you are in your own way by holding on to expectations about them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to force or manipulate. Okay. Obsessively seeking answers, okay, or wishing to control your circumstances. So they're telling you to stop obsessively seeking answers about these young men, okay? Do not force or manipulate any of their energies right now. You do not need to focus on a goal 24 hours a day for it to manifest. You don't have to really put your energy into these niggas. You are being called to find more peace and calm in your life is what the spirit is telling you about them. So you're being called to find more peace and calm in your life, to have faith that all will be as it should. There's no room for the universe to surprise you with something better than you're imagining when you're holding on too tightly to your idea of what something should be. What you have inquired about will unfold when the time is right. So whatever they got going on and what they're hiding and the subliminals and all that is going to unfold when the time is right. Pulling this card is also a message from spirit requesting that you do not inquire about this situation again for a full moon cycle. So we just had the full moon in Virgo a couple days ago, so they don't want you to ask about these niggas until the full moon in Libra. Okay, don't ask about these niggas till April. Okay, that's what this is about, and I feel it. Confirmation honks outside. Confirmation honks outside. Your advice about this is that this is, you know what I'm saying, then one posted, I'm going to take her. That's not your business. And I will also say that you have to unfollow them. That's your business. You can choose what you want to do, but your advice from spirit and their energy is that this is a test, you know what I'm saying, about power struggles. We talked about this with this prosperity. You're being prosperous in terms of recognizing who you should not be giving your energy to, and it's them. This is one of those tests where spirit was talking about pulling your energy back, you know what I'm saying, why they've been asking you to cast less recently. You know what I mean? And I definitely feel as though that's what this is. Okay. So there's a need for you to worry about like yourself, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like them and their energy, okay, has to do with, it says Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. It's not time. There's something about divine timing. That's why they told you not to ask about this. Okay. So I think that you yourself may have to continue. Yeah, it says Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I feel like you're expending too much of your energy and kind of giving some of your independence away to the situation, because y'all, it's supposed to end. With this Death card, that's to let it go. The World card, it's like you've matured, the situation is done, and in order for you to move forward, you have to not ask about these niggas no more. Because it says Nine of Cups in reverse, you know. So it's only going to take your happiness, because you know, like thinking deeply into what it is that they're saying, what they might be saying, who they might be meaning, who they talk about, you know what I'm saying? That is you giving them the energy that they're asking for. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to end it and he's still upset. Honestly and truly, there's a need for you to continue your boundary setting and your protection, and just know that this is definitely something that is going to slow itself down like over time. That's also what the beginning of this reading was about too, was about keeping your boundaries protected, keeping your boundaries to your house up, keeping your boundaries to yourself up, you know what I'm saying, and let things play out as they do, because we just had this eclipse, so people are definitely being eclipsed out of our lives right now. Any final messages of advice? It says because the next solution is the Fafa. Listen, look, this is the same card that came up. This is the same card that came up during the main part of this reading. You know what I'm saying? I do not play with immature men. That's real. This is the card that came up. Your spell is working, okay? There's a need for you to cast your protection and let it be. Cast your protection and stay away from them. Look, the spell is cast, okay? You're being protected, all right? But there's a need for, you can't give them any extra and excess energy in that situation, because it's taking from you, okay? So there's that Wheel of Fortune, that honoring the cycles, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, there's something about the divine timing that's not being very clear to you right now, but I'm like, it's not being made clear to you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, like, this is favorable circumstances, and there's a need for you to leave. Don't check the page, don't tap no Instagrams, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to see that you see that, and it turns into a whole thing. These are people who are like trying to get to your energy, okay? This is somebody trying to get into your energy, and this is you giving them that energy, okay? So I know that this is one of those things where it's like, ooh, you know, but I'm telling you from what I feel, keep your personal protection up, block them, do not look at any extra stories, do not give them any extra energy, you know what I'm saying? I could tell that they are sick for me. That's real, you know what I'm saying? So call your energy back. Let them be what they gonna be, okay? Ask Archangel Michael, you know what I'm saying, to come and make sure that you are protected, you know what I'm saying? Set them boundaries, but don't give them any more energy. Do not let the Scorpio aspect, you know, think deep into what they got going on, okay, to where you're making, look, my left ear is ringing, to where like you might make things more intensive on your end, okay? But that is what I have for you, okay? Something about you praying, getting deeper into your prayer. The book of Psalms could be significant. The book of Matthew could be significant, is what I'm hearing. Matthew. Also, the book of Clarence, the movie with Tiana Taylor, okay? And Lakeith Stanfield could be significant. I was just watching that, okay? It says elevate associates. Oop. Oop. Confirmation. They're telling you to get better associates, you get better like friends, like, or that's about to happen. You're about to elevate like your standards of people that you like know or talk to or hang around is going to be made very clear to you very soon. Okay, so that they're telling you just let these people phase themselves out. You know what I mean? But that is what I have for you, honey bun. Book of Matthew and the movie, the book of Clarence. But I sever the connection between mine and Jay's energy spirit. I need new friends, which I prayed about. It's coming, boo. It's coming. They heard you. They're not gonna let nothing happen. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. I stay for the connection. Passion, girly. Let me know. Also, if anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are donation based. You're welcome, honey. So whatever you send will get you put on the list, and y'all will be next after Passion. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what is going on. Okay. So when it comes down to it, Passion, what is your question, my love? My question has to do with messages I need to hear right now. Period. They want me to switch decks. Leo energy could be significant. Leo season could be significant. The name Leo, Mona Leo could be significant. Okay. Let's see. If you've been feeling weird physically, there might be something that you need to get checked out, okay? If it's been a minute since you've been to, like, the doctor, you know what I'm saying, or, like, a healthcare professional, but you've noticed something, okay? Especially if this has to do with, like, just your body in general, okay? There's something that you may need to get checked out, not to scare you, but, you know, like, just to say, make this a priority and Spirit will help you out to get there, okay? So let's go ahead and see. What is the greatest message that she needs to hear right now? What does she need to hear? Ooh. You got support team in reverse. Okay, this is the idea of you may be falling out of like certain like friends, or it could be family members. Okay, this is the aspect of recognizing that certain people are not in your support team. This also the idea of you might be keeping certain shit to yourself. Okay, it says 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. But in reverse, like 2 minds are worse than 1, 3 minds are worse than 2. Okay, and 4 minds are, this shit is just not going to work. So this is not the time for like group projects. It's not the time for group projects, okay? This may not even be the time for like new friends per se, okay? This is more so like there could be some past people coming back, like old friends, okay? This is not a good sign for you to like let them back into your life, okay? It's still Mercury retrograde. I'm hearing these police sirens, okay, outside. So they're trying to tell you something about someone that used to be a part of your support team, used to be your friend, okay, or whatever the case may be, okay? Reconciliation is not possible with this person. This relationship, friendship, or partnership cannot be saved, okay? It says can be saved, but in reverse, I'm taking it as this person is not supportive. They're not a part of your support team, and this situation cannot be saved, okay? And look, boundaries in this deck, and I kid you not, for the main collective reading, we pulled the boundaries card, okay? There's a need for you to like have very clear boundaries. You're learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no, okay? But you may need to set stronger boundaries than just like gently, okay? So you may need to get into deeper protection. Okay, but your biggest message besides do not reconcile with old friends and old people coming back, okay, and it's not the time for you to be making a bunch of new friends right now. You need to protect yourself, set them boundaries, okay, and with that core values, okay, follow your heart and make your values a priority. Follow your heart and make your values a priority. I'm going to read the card, okay? Follow your heart, make your values a priority. And if there are people who do not align with your values, old friends, current friends, family, whoever the case may be, you need to set some very clear and very strong boundaries and understand that you don't have to reconcile with this person, okay? This friendship, this partnership, this relationship, okay? Here's your advice, okay? So you need to follow your heart and make your values a priority. If you're not making your values a priority, passion, you may feel an ache or a pain in your heart. 3 of Swords vibes, a somber and sad mood, okay? The group Sonder flounder could be significant, okay? Like something is missing, okay? And you may not be sure what is causing it or what is missing. Your heart is trying to share a message with you, okay? Heart chakra opening could be significant, heart chakra healing, the color green and pink, okay? And it is time for you to listen. Pay attention to every feeling that you have, okay? And every sadness that you feel, all right? There is wisdom behind this pain. It is guiding you to ask some important questions. What is it that I truly need? What do I really want? Am I ever going to be happy? You are going to be happy. But also you may be asking yourself about core values as like a support team is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you choose to follow your heart, an abundance of joy and love will radiate from you. Whenever you choose not to, you will feel as if joy and happiness are just outside of your reach. The core values card comes to you today, Passion, to tell you that something may be missing from your life, okay? Are you working too much? Are you stuck in a relationship that makes you feel alone? I feel like you're stuck in like a friendship, okay? Or like a situation with like a fuck ass support team, okay? Does your job leave you feeling stressed, overworked, and underpaid? Take some time out to feel what you're avoiding and allow yourself to express your needs and desires, because you need to set clear boundaries, okay? If you continue to suppress these feelings and emotions, the pain will get louder and louder, okay? The name V could be significant. The letter V could be significant, okay? The name Faith could be significant, okay? There also could be someone DMing you, okay? If you continue to suppress these feelings and emotions, okay, Passion, the pain will get louder and louder, eventually becoming unbearable. Fortunately, the arrival of this card is a sign that things are getting ready to shift for you, okay, once you decide to trust and follow your heart. So stuff is getting ready to shift. It's still shifting, but I feel like now you're in the arc of like recognizing certain people are not in your support team. Okay, and look, you're finna get the piece to a puzzle, okay? Because I'm having to do like my little verification thingy, okay? The intuitive life questions to help you out right now, honey, okay? What are your core values, Passion? Are you making them a priority in your life, okay? Especially as the people that you consider like your soul team, your spirit, your, you know what I'm saying? Like your support team, okay? Like, do they reflect those values? In what ways are you going against what matters to you most, okay? What small change can you implement today that shifts you back towards your core values, especially if that includes, like, you don't got to go to the party that you was invited to, okay? This is not the time to trust people coming back into your life. That's the biggest, look, back of the deck is parting ways. It may be time to move on from this person or situation, and I strongly feel like it's a person, Passion. Move on from these individuals, okay, who had you in these shitty ass environments. It can even be people in the environment that you're currently in, okay, that are just on that bullshit, okay? Well, that's what I have for you, honey. I serve the connection between mind and Passion's guides. Thank you so much. If there's anyone else interested in a personal reading, okay, readings are donation based. Whatever you send will get you put on the list. You're welcome, honey. And I'm about to go ahead and pull another card of advice for the collective. Let's see. So yes, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and see what's going on. Okay. So there's a new opportunity opening up for this collective. Let me see what's a new opportunity open up for y'all. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Labradorite could be significant. Okay. Trusting your intuition is going to lead y'all to like that energy. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Confirmation verbs. Final call for anybody interested in getting a donation-based reading on this live right now. Okay. Lil Wayne could be significant. Libra energy. Okay. So let's see. What new opportunity is opening up for this collective? What new opportunity is opening up? Okay, honey bun. What's up, girly pop? I'm gonna pull this card since I have to take summer classes. Let's see. Ooh, y'all, opportunities open up for y'all. We pull intuition to start this whole thing off. Okay, so opportunities are opening up to y'all when y'all don't block your intuition. Okay, don't ignore your intuition. Okay. Yeah, like this is feeling distrustful and feel like you don't know something. Next opportunity is like you lightening up. Okay, trust your intuition. This is things getting easier. The next opportunity opening up for you is you like lightening up and shit being easier. Okay, y'all may be taking life just a little bit too serious. Okay, which sounds like what the fuck? Of course I'm taking life serious. I got bills and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Jay, I have you, honey, for your summer class question. Like, so let's go ahead and see y'all. Y'all taking life too seriously. All right. New opportunities opening up for you is that y'all are going to be able to take it easy. Okay. It's easy to get stuck in a routine and lose awareness of how you're spending your time, collective. Remember that whatever you are thinking and feeling has a huge influence on how things transpire for you. Okay. Pay attention to your actions, feelings, and expectations. Okay. Are you trying to force things to work out? Okay. Putting extreme amounts of pressure on yourself and maybe the other people around y'all too. You may be overworking, overstressing, and underplaying. Okay. Your guides are coming to you today to tell you that it's time to lighten up. And by lightening up, they mean to literally bring in the light by experiencing more joy, laughter, and play. I mean, to open some windows. Okay. When you do this, it will be easier for you to create the outcome that y'all are working towards. Okay. This card could also be a sign that you need to spend quality time with family and friends, y'all. Let go. Yeah, that's what's going to open up for y'all. Opportunities to like have fun and let go of limiting beliefs that there isn't enough time to do the shit that you love. Time is an illusion. When you pay attention to how you're using it, there's plenty of it to go around. How are you taking life too seriously? Okay. Find a way to bring joy, laughter, and play back into your life. Okay. This situation calls for a big dose of fun. That's what's coming up next for y'all opportunity wise. The opportunity to have fun. Okay. Because y'all taking shit too serious. And that's all right. Okay. It's all right, you know, because we gonna get there. Okay. But with that being said, I'm finna get back into personals with Jay in just a moment. Okay. Y'all are welcome to stay for personals. Recognize that it is for someone specific. Okay. And if you would like to hop on the list, y'all will be after Jay. Okay. Readings are donation based. Okay. So let's see what is going on. Sims could be significant. Okay. Jay, tapping into the energy of Jay, planet Jupiter. In regards to summer classes, planet of wisdom and education, should I work at City Year or Teach for America while taking my summer classes? I want to balance summer of being productive and having fun. My dean wants me to graduate with master's in the fall. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I do feel like there's some sort of level of like anxiety and stress. Okay. Xanax could be significant. Okay. Because I just seen that word at the top. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So taking summer classes. Now, I also want you to know that it's currently Mercury retrograde. Okay. So it might be the idea that neither of these are the best idea. Okay. And that's why you're thinking about it right now. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and pull and see. Okay. So card for working at City Year. Taking summer classes. One for City Year. We got the Mother of Cups. It's a little sideways. Queen of Cups. Okay. And one for Teach for America. And then summer. It's not Teach for America. For sure, it's not Teach for America. Bye. Love you. I have to figure it out after the spring break. It's not Teach for America for sure. You know? Yeah, it says Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot. Okay, so look, the Chariot energy, that's Cancer season. Okay, of course, that is going to be during June. Okay, June could definitely be very, very significant. I know you're talking about summer classes in general. Okay, but that new moon in Cancer, okay, could be significant, or Cancer season. Okay, so all in all, working during your summer classes is going to go very, very well for you. Look at that Temperance. Chariot. Okay, this could also help you in terms of like saving up for like cars, vehicles. This is a good idea. It's a good idea for you to work during the case, maybe during it. Okay, but I feel like with this overworking, be careful not to like do too much. Okay, in regards to like overworking. All right, make sure you keep that balance. Okay, I told them I have a degree to finish and they were salty. Yeah, so when it comes down to the first one, what was that, City Year? Yeah, City Year is the Queen of Cups, okay? City Year is the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy like yourself, okay? This is about trusting your intuition, okay? Yeah, something about your ex could be significant, okay? Or just like ex job, okay? But whatever the case may be, this is about trusting your intuition. Oh, look, then we got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. So your answer here is the City Year job, okay? Your answer here is the City Year job, okay? Because this is going to help you develop your intuition. This is going to help you still be emotionally like intact, okay? And the goddamn Teach for America is the world in reverse, okay? Period. I have to travel for City Year. That's real. So it's going to help you with like the car, vehicle, transportation situation, okay? And the world in reverse, I feel like this is like a repeat, okay? With Teach for America, this is a repeat. I work with children from my neighborhood. Oh, period. This is about like a toxic cycle, something repeating, something not finishing. Okay, Jay, when it comes down to Teach for America, they're not right. I feel like we talked about this at some point, and I feel like one of them was drastically different than the other, okay, as well. But with that world card, okay, wholeness and completion, okay, but in reverse, okay, so this is something like lacking and like not finishing, okay, it's just like not given, okay, yeah, let me email them, that's real. But yeah, I do think that especially during Cancer season, shit is going very well, okay, tattoos could be significant, the name Amber could be significant, or the stone, or what's not a stone, but you know what I'm saying, amber resin could be significant as well. But that's what I got for you, Jay. So yeah, summer classes are going to go very, very well for you. Cancer season especially is going to be really the shit for you. City year is the way to go. Teach for America is not doing it for you. Okay. It's not doing it for you for some reason. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But with that being said, I sever the connection between mine and Jay's, guys. If there is anybody else interested in booking a personal, they did give corporate America, that's real. If there's anyone else interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are donation based, okay? So whatever you send will get you placed in the reading, okay? So with that being said, I say reconnect between mine and Jay's guides, and I'm going to pull another card of advice before I hop up off of here, okay? Final call for anybody interested in getting a personal reading done here on live. So let's see what's going on. What is the greatest message they need to know right now? What does this collective need to know right now? Ooh. Okay, so don't be skipping steps. Okay, we're back to this. Okay. Thank you. Don't be skipping steps. Okay, y'all, with cast a circle, raising vibrations in reverse. Okay. There's also a need for y'all to keep your circle kind of close right now. Look at that. Y'all could be kind of hurt at the way things are going in terms of like friendships. Okay. Hi, I'm so sorry I had to drop off the other day. I'm going to resend the Venmo. Is that Ariana? Hey, Ariana, girl. I was trying to find you, girl. I posted, girl. I sure hope your pronouns are she, her. I am so sorry. My bad. That is not the vibe. I'm so sorry. Okay, you're welcome. I just went ahead and resent you your money because I was like, I refunded you your money because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, y'all, my message to y'all, which y'all need to hear, is that the collective needs to protect themselves. Okay, the collective needs to protect themselves. Okay, don't be skipping steps, y'all. Okay. Don't be skipping steps and don't be impatient, okay? The message here is that y'all may require additional resources or skills, okay? Y'all may require additional resources or skills, okay, in regards to something. And y'all should consider continue learning, okay? This could be like going back to school. This could be like studying into something, even if it's like magical, spiritual. Taking these extra steps will help you ensure that you are properly prepared for the goals that you're about to take on, okay? If your reading is about relationships, receiving this card is a sign that you should not push the other person at this time. Patience, compassion, and understanding, okay, will benefit you, okay, will benefit you greatly in the long term, okay. And lastly, with that broken branch, number 29 here, before I get into Ariana's reading, okay, Ariana is next on the list. The message of advice for y'all, okay, which y'all need to hear, is that like y'all could also be like healing, going through some sort of heartache, grief, okay, heaviness right now, okay. Y'all are transforming in some type of way. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all are transforming in some type of way. Yes, that is your mama thunder. Hold on, y'all. I know it's warm in here. But yeah, y'all. So when it comes down to it, y'all could be going through some sort of like heartbreak, okay? Y'all could, huh?
I brought a trumpet.
A trumpet?
Yes.
Like an actual trumpet?
Yes.
Trumpets could be significant for y'all, okay? I don't know why my roommate just got a trumpet, but you know what? It's okay. That also gives me the archangels, okay? So regardless, y'all could be going through some sort of heartache, heartbreak, okay? Whatever the case may be. And I definitely feel as those could have to do with like the trumpet sounding in regards to certain relationships and friendships, okay? Yeah, I'm about to say trumpets give me judgment for sure. Like it's giving me archangels, okay? So I definitely feel as though a lot of y'all could be making some judgment calls, some very clear judgment call. The saxophone getting louder. R.I.P. Morris Chestnut, okay? So Morris Chestnut, Capricorn energy could be significant, okay? So when it comes down to it, there are some things or people in your life that are sucking up y'all's energy and need to be severed for your overall well-being, okay? Like, take this extra if you're a Capricorn placement, apparently. You know what I'm saying? So honestly and truly, y'all just need to be, just understand that y'all are raising your vibrations, okay, by needing to let go of somebody in your life. The more time and resources you give to this broken area, okay, or broken relationship, the more that you'll suffer in your own life. You may see this manifesting as a lack of money or time, spending more time working on someone else's shit to the detriment of your own, okay, feeling drained of your happiness and energy in the company of somebody, or feeling a general sense of dread and lack of direction, okay? There's a need for y'all to protect yourself. Don't slack on your protection, okay? With that being said, I'm about to go ahead and get into Ariana's reading, okay? I'm about to hop back into personals. Okay, y'all welcome to stay for personals, okay? But just know that it is for somebody specifically, okay? I got a tarot reading yesterday and she told me my ex is blocking my blessings. That sucks. Sometimes it do be like that. But Ariana, if you are ready, go ahead and let me know what your question is, honey bun. And for you, if you are interested in getting some more clarity about that, readings tonight are donation based. Readings tonight are donation based. The trumpet has me screaming. Well, sister, you need to be on top of cars this summer. This trumpet has me fucking screaming. Like, now we at the end. Yes, I'm finna get into Ariana's question for personals. And then after that, let's see. I'm needing to move out of my toxic environment. Crazy mom. It's been a long time coming. It'd be like that. Okay. Tapping in with Ariana's energy. Long time coming. I found a place but hesitant to move in the midst of Mercury retrograde. That's very, very real. Okay. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to take these as they go. Tapping in with Ariana's energy. Tapping into the planet Jupiter for wisdom. Thank you for giving me very, very clear, accurate, and specific messages in regards to Ariana and her moving situation. I know it'll work out if it's meant to be, but just needing some reassurance or guidance. No problem. You're very welcome. So let's see. Messages about moving out. This is look, Daughter of Wands. This is a good idea. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, energy, but not now. Okay, but you're correct. Okay, so this is a good idea. This is the Page of Wands. Okay, this is the Page of Wands. And even me closing this door right now, okay, I definitely feel as though Ryan Mercury was like, girl, rest and reflect. That's real, I definitely feel as though for you, all right, moving is the right idea, but I think that this should happen closer to like Aries season, okay? This should happen this is giving Aries or Leo season whenever you're trying to move. If you're ready to move now, 555, okay, this is a confirmation that you are prepared for that change. Aries season or Leo season could be significant. If this is Leo season, then we have that solar eclipse in Leo that's going to be happening, okay, during Leo season, all right? But yeah, this is definitely giving April after the retrograde, or this is giving like June, July. Not June, July, just giving July, August, okay? But yes, this Knight of Wands or this Page of Wands is like about a brand new adventure. This is confirmation that moving is the right thing for you and that you're going to go well. And this is going to go well for you, okay? Especially if you've been manifesting or casting or like whatever the case may be. But I do feel like you are right to wait, okay? Ariana. It's about being a visionary. This is about visualizing exactly what you need, okay? Keep the manifesting up, okay? And this is about being passionate about having your own place. Really imagine what it feels like to be in that bitch, okay? The Daughter of Wands is a free spirit. You can have Aries, Leo, Sag placements yourself, Ariana, okay? The Daughter of Wands is a free spirit, okay? A truly visionary creature, okay? So yeah, she usually waits until later to settle down, okay, or start a family. This is literally the sign that you should do this in a little while, okay? So Sag, Mars, and Venus, yeah, this is that idea of there's a need for you to wait a little bit. So it's giving Aries or Leo season, okay? It's definitely way before Sag season, but it's giving Aries or Leo season depending on your financial situation. But there is a need for you to wait till we get out that retrograde, okay? She can be stubborn and much stronger than she looks. As with all the Wands family, the daughter makes a dangerous enemy. So this is also about protecting yourself against your mom, okay? And protecting yourself in your environment, okay? So this is a confirmation that Spirit definitely understands what the fuck you're going through, okay? And this is you being a dangerous enemy to the people that you live with, okay? In terms of your protection is very strong. This card can also represent a woman going through a transformation or spiritual breakthrough. You right now are going through a spiritual breakthrough and a positive transformation, okay? So keep your protection up. War water could be significant if that applies to you. Or just like deep protection, okay? And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So this is something just like not getting better, okay? The name Esperanza could be significant, okay? The name Diaz is significant. Cookies could be significant. Brown butter could be significant, okay? I feel it. Virgo rising, and this eclipse felt crazy. That's real. With this Six of Swords in reverse, honey, in terms of moving, look, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you are completely right. Wait until divine timing, okay? Wait until divine timing is doing what it do. This could literally be during like Leo season, okay? Like it could literally be like July, August, especially, okay? But this is about not right now. You're correct. This is not the time for you to move. Your intuition is spot on with that High Priestess card, okay? Your intuition is spot on, all right? So when it comes down to that Six of Swords, okay, it says hope at last and travel, but this is in reverse, okay? So you will be traveling and leaving, okay, but it's not there just yet, okay? You're going to be recovering from difficult times, okay? Hope is on the horizon and things will get better, okay? It's important to rest, revitalize, and surround yourself with like joyful energy right now. You're still in that resting period, okay? But I definitely feel as though it's going to happen like when it do, okay? Because right now you're not necessarily fully like balanced, okay, or like financially together, and if you were to do it just right now, you know what I'm saying, I just feel as though it just wouldn't happen the way that you wanted to, okay? Confirmation. There's a need for you to also continue to cut certain people off and create certain divots and connection that you have with certain people at this moment, okay? With that Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, yeah, there's a need for you to be very smart, be very clear-minded. Don't be telling nobody your business. Keep your protection up, okay? If you're interested in someone casting protection for you, I cast magic for people. Hit me up, okay? But if not, you could definitely also learn how to cast for yourself or how to pray for yourself, okay? If you don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you already know. But of course, other ways to protect yourself and the environment that you're in until then, okay? But yes, you will be moving. You will be moving. This is a good idea. You will be moving. Spirit's going to help you. You're still in a resting period. Keep your protection up. That's what I got for you, girly. This is a good idea. And your family sees you as like stronger than them, or like your mom could see you as like an enemy in that way. Okay. I appreciate you too. No worries, honey. I sever the connection between mine and Ariana's guides. Thank you, Spirit. If there's anyone interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, my list is open. Readings are completely donation-based, so whatever y'all send will get you a reading, okay? I am going to go ahead and pull a card of advice in regards to, let's see, what I'm going to pull it in. Let's do one for love and relationships, okay? Let's see what is going on. Yeah, I do. I feel the jealousy from her. You're spot on. Have a great day, Kinny. I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. And I'm praying that everything goes just the way that you want it and even better. You have a great day too, honey bun. I just have a connection between mine and Ariana's guys. Oop, there we go. Let's see. Are you posting this live? Yes, I will be. The affirmation says, I know how important it is to take care of myself. That's real. So also when it comes down to it, y'all, in terms of love and relationships, this might be the time for you to take care of yourself, okay? Even if you're like married, okay, this might be the time period for you to just kind of worry more about like you. Take care of yourself. Self-care, okay? Worry about you, okay? What advice do you have for this collective in regards to love and relationships, okay? Final call for anybody interested in hopping on, okay? I'm pretty sure that's probably Spirit's sign for me to get the fuck up off of here. I heard it was, but excuse me. Yeah, final card in terms of love and relationships, okay? Judgment, y'all, the trumpets, okay? Okay, so it says you're being asked to let go of all judgments, okay, romantically, and forgive those who judge you, okay? So, yeah, y'all, this is y'all's advice in terms of love and relationships before I hop up off of here, bookie books, okay? So, yeah, y'all are being asked to let go of all judgments romantically, okay? And forgive those people who judged you when y'all were dating or whatever the case may be. You do not worry. You need not worry about other people's judgments, okay? About your love life, romance. If you're currently experiencing romantic judgment or criticism directed at you or your love life, you're being asked to let that shit go. Do not hold on to or allow these judgments to define you, your relationship, the way that you date. When someone is pointing a finger, it is because someone could be accusing you of something, like in a relationship, when someone is pointing a finger, it is because on a subconscious level, they're judging themselves, okay? For whatever reason, something that you said or did triggered their insecurities, okay? It's gonna have to do with you getting into it with a partner, okay? This is not your fault, and it's in your best interest to ignore the criticisms, forgive them, and move on, okay? Do not get stuck in the endless cycle, okay, of trying to please somebody who refuses to look within their own self. So don't try to go, don't do too much when it comes down to this relationship, okay? At the same time, you're being asked to release your judgments of other people and look within whenever these judgments arise. All judgments are ultimately self-judgment. Y'all could also have there's nothing wrong with having high standards, but y'all could be judgy. Okay, which is different than high standards. Okay, if you find yourself being judgmental or overly critical of people romantically, ask yourself, what is happening inside of me that's triggering these insecurities? If you're willing to listen to the truth behind your judgment, y'all, a fucking gnat I told you I keep this window open when I'm reading. Bro, a gnat just landed right here in the middle of the book. What was I fucking reading? If you're willing to listen to the truth behind your judgments, y'all need to cleanse and clear, okay? Y'all may not be willing to listen to the truth, okay? About why you're being judgy, okay? It will be easier for you to process your insecurities, forgive yourself for them, and find the love of self that naturally translates into compassion towards others too. As soon as you see your judgments and criticism for what they really are, okay? Past wounds, okay, that were ignored and or never healed properly, okay? It will feel as if a huge weight has been lifted from your shoulders as well as your heart. You're being asked to let go of all judgments toward other people and forgive those that judge you. And here are your questions, y'all, before I hop up off of here. Final call for anybody interested in personals. They are donation based, okay? Do you feel judged and criticized by others around you? Okay, especially you feel judged and criticized by a partner. Okay, you feel judged and criticized by others in regards to like you being single, you dating, you being in a relationship. How are you letting their judgments and criticisms actually affect you? How are your judgments of others related to your own self-judgments? And can you take a step back to examine the ways in which you may be ignoring your own wants, needs, and past pains? Ooh, real shadow work, y'all, okay? But with that being said, okay, if there's someone else interested in getting personals done tonight on this live, okay, I'm finna hop up off of here, okay? I fucks with y'all the long way, okay? And I will talk with y'all later. Bye.